ranked number 8 in the NCAA poll. Simon Fraser for Burton, BBC. And they have Olivia Willett, GNAC champion.
Let's connect to the back here, right?
Katie Cameron, Allison Andrews, Megan
Put it in where the blue one is.
All in the top 10 at GNAC. Western Washington is here. The Vikings from Bellingham. Runners-up for the GNAC led by Brooke Wedden. They went 1 through 6 in 21 seconds into the GNAC. Western Washington in box 13. Alaska Fairbanks is here in the Nanooks. They'll be in blue and gold in box 11. Third in the GNAC with Rosie Fordham, Kendall Kramer, and Naomi Bailey.
All in the top 5. Alaska Fairbanks in 11. Western Oregon is here. The Wolves, the home team, coached by Octavius Gillespie Bennett and Zach Holloway. Fourth in the GNAC, led by Luz Garcia and Caitlin Held. And Seattle Pacific is here, led by Frosch Annika Esveld, who was 9th in the GNACs. They'll be in box 14. Alaska.
Seawolves in box 16, led by Nancy Jeptu, who was 3rd in the GNAC in 2019 and 10th in the NCAA that year. Alaska Anchorage in box number 6. We're just a minute away now from our 2 national anthems. Oh, Canada and the Star Spangled Banner in just a few seconds.
Let me try one last thing.
Our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see near us the true North, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard
One or no? You have it?
for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
I'm trying to figure it out. Why is it you? How the fuck is this?
Oh, say, can you see by
That
the
doesn't make sense that you
dawn's
keep losing 4. 4 is the one that's right in front of the 10, right?
what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last
Put the blue one back in here really fucking fast.
broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof
So
through
you don't have 4 right now, but you have 1.
that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was Maria Kramer with the 2 national anthems of the Western Regional.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maria.
Okay, 5.
We've got 28 teams competing in this Western Regional Women's Race.
Yep, they're around here.
We've got Montana State Buildings, the Yellow Jackets from the GNAC, and also from the GNAC Central Washington, the Wildcats. Northwest Nazarene, the Nighthawks are here, and St. Martin's, the hosts of the GNAC Championships. Also, Fresno Pacific, the Sunbirds from the Pac West. Point Loma Nazarene is here from down San Diego. The Sea Lions, they'll be in green and yellow in box number 16. Hawaii Pacific is here. They'll share a box with Dominican incomplete teams. Hawaii Pacific, the Sharks from Honolulu, and Dominican from San Rafael, the Penguins. Cal State Monterey Bay is here. The Otters.
1 or 4.
Sonoma State is here, the Seawolves, San Francisco State, the Gators, the Golden Eagles of Cal State LA, and San Bernardino, Cal State San Bernardino, the Coyotes. They'll be in box 28 on the far left. Looks like 12 minutes now till race time in the women's 6-kilometer championships. Here's a reminder to men's teams, you can check in now at the white canopy right by the side of the course. Not the big one on the hill, the other one, the broader white canopy. We need to check your hip numbers, bib numbers, chips, and logos on your uniform. You got to do this at least 20 minutes before race time, and it must be at the white canopy, not at the starting line. Men's check-in is now open.
They're both in their back spaces, so I don't know what they're trying to do. Get forward to where people ask her if she has 4. Ask her if she has 4.
And we welcome our live stream. We welcome our live stream here on Woo TV at the Western Regional Cross Country Championships. Thank you, Woo TV, on the live stream.
We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go, facing San Francisco. We will not exist. are lost.
We all wanna be a little stronger. Each fall takes a piece out of our hearts. So I'll run away, away into the darkest parts of me. I need a change desperately. I thought love was a lost art till you showed me some sanctuary. Now I never wanna let you go. Never gonna let you go until we're both on souls running out for love. You were there with open arms when I thought love was a lost art. When I thought love was a lost art. Empty halls, running with my eyes shut.
We're just more than 6 minutes now from the start of this women's race. You can see the teams huddled up, some doing stride outs, some saying last words before the race. Cal State Stanislaus, the CCA champions in box 24. They'll be in red and gold. Academy of Art, the Urban Knights, then red, black, and white. Champions of the Pac West, they're in box number 3, way on the far side of the course, over by cross corner. And Simon Fraser right next to them in box number 4, Academy of Art in 3. And Simon Fraser, the GNAC champions, in red, white, and blue in box number 4, over on the far side of the course. Chico State is here. They're in box number 9. So a third of the way from right to left. Chico State. Viola's here, just edged out by 1 point by Academy of Art in the Pac West Championships. They're in box 23. Viola in red and black. And Western Washington, the runners-up in the GNAC, box 13, right in the middle, in light blue and dark blue. You can see Western Oregon walking back now, jogging back in the black over red. They're the host team. Azusa Pacific is way over in box number 1. They were third in the Pac West, and they'll be in red and white. Top 3 teams automatically qualify for the NCAA championships. 10 more at-large teams on Monday. Bruce Davis is our head starter. And we're underway. 6 kilometers for the Western Regional Championship and 3 spots automatically on to the NCAA final. Looks like Simon Fraser, folks, out in front on the far side. Got some Biola runners out there in the white singlets on the right side. Runners go straight down the middle, make a left turn down at Ash Creek. It looks flat, it's actually downhill, heading straight toward the creek. You can see that tree line down there is where the creek is. They'll make 2 left turns and come back up the west side of the course. Earlier this season, the ground over there was a little bit rough, bumpy, so mind your step as you go to the far west side of the course. They're going down the middle, they'll come back up the west side to cross corner for obvious reasons there by the southwest corner of the course beyond the starting line. Then they're going to come right down the middle again on a second loop and come up the east side of the course over the Terusio berms. When they come back up and then start down the middle again, you got to choose your spot, whether you want to be on the west side or the east side, before the runners get here. They're going down the middle, left turn at the creek, then another left turn away from the creek, coming back up the long gradual incline, back up to cross corner.
Hold me close and let me stay until the sunrise. Just say you'll hold me forever, at least for tonight. It's been so long since I got so close to someone. I know this ain't love, but let me stay a while. And pull me closer tonight, keep holding my hand. I know this ain't love, but let me stay the night. I said let me stay a while. 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 I said let me stay a No, no, I don't need a degree to know this ain't love at first sight. 'Cause I know how this works, I got my ABCs right. Oh, so let's play pretend. Say you'll be the one for me. Say you'll be the one for me forever. I know this will end tonight, but you'll be the one for me. Say you'll be the one for me. It's been so long since I got so close to someone. I know this ain't love, but let me stay a while. And pull me closer tonight, keep holding my hand. I know this ain't love, but let me stay the night. me stay a while. I said let me stay a while. I said let me stay a while.
Lead runners heading toward cross corner. Through the mile mark in 5:06, Allison Andrews Paul of Simon Fraser, Kayla Dishon of Stanislaus State, and her teammate Sabrina Garcia. Here they come. They've gone 5:06 at the mile. Dishon and Garcia of Stanislaus are right there. Andrews Paul of Simon Fraser and Olivia Willett, the conference champion. And look at all those all red singlets tucked into that second lead group. They'll go straight down the middle back to Ash Creek. Then they'll make a right turn and come up the Terusio berms by the light brown, dark brown houses. All the information at the mile mark is on your smartphone. Stanislaus was leading right there with 74. Simon Fraser had 82. Viola had 109. Academy of Art with 146 in fourth at the mile mark. Chico State was fifth with 150. Western Oregon was sixth with 161. Concordia of Irvine was seventh with 217 at the mile mark. There'll be another split as they start over the berms. Stanislaus State with 74, Simon Fraser with 82, and Biola with 109 as they pass the mile mark. This is a 4-lap course, each one a little different. The second and third are actually the same, and the last loop is the first loop in reverse. So they're on lap number 2 now. They'll do 2 and 3. They will be identical down the middle and back over the berms. And the fourth lap will be the first lap in reverse, down the west side and back up the middle. We'll have another split for you. And team scores here at 2.4 kilometers, which sounds like a mile and a half. Kayla Dishon was leading Stanislaus. Allison Andrews Paul was leading Simon Fraser. Daisy Romero, they started 20, and they had 4 in the top 29. Academy of Art was led by Natalia Novak in 15th. Chico State led by Marissa Daughtry, who's 9th. Western Oregon led by Luz Garcia and Caitlin Helt, who are 5th and 19th. Here they come now. And Olivia Willett and Simon Fraser and Kayla Dishon, Rosie Fordham are 1, 2, 3. Dishon of Stanislaus, Fordham of Alaska Fairbanks, You can see Willett out there in front. She's the GNAC champion. Dishon of Stanislaus. Fordham in the blue of Alaska Anchorage. There's Nancy Jeptu of Alaska. Fordham of Alaska Fairbanks and Jeptu of Alaska Anchorage right there. And Allison Andrews Paul in the red over black of Simon Fraser. More blue runners, Kendall Kramer of Fairbanks and Naomi Bailey of Fairbanks. Runners will loop around the starting line and go back down the middle again. This is Willett. Simon Fraser with 70 and Stanislaus with 71. Viola's third with 124. Chico State is fourth with 138. Here they come down the middle. This is starting the third of 4 loops. So Olivia Willett and Rosie Fordham. Jeptu is there. And from Stanislaus, that's Kayla Dishon. Seattle Pacific's Annika Esfelt leads the chase group. Down the middle and back over the berms on lap number 3. Academy of Art is in the all red. Chico's in the black, red, and black. Alaska Fairbanks in the blue. Western Washington's in the light blue, dark blue. Viola's in red over black. Chico's in black, red, and black. Western Oregon in black over red. Down the middle and back over the berms for lap number 3. Simon Fraser and Stanislaus, 70 to 71. But that was half a lap ago. They'll go down to the creek, turn right, come back over the berms again, and we'll get intermediate times, places, and team scores. If you want that information, it's on your smartphone at live.tf. On your smartphone, go to live.tf, like in track and field, and get all the intermediate times, places, and splits, courtesy of Athletic Timing.
We can go on forever. We can tell them that we just don't care. Run through the street and you flick your hair. We can fall like a feather. We can get lost whenever. We can talk till the morning, dream without a warning. You and I, my hand tonight.
Here are the runners coming over the berms again. It looks like Willett of Simon Fraser in the lead. We'll have times, places for you in just a bit. And it is Kayla Dishon of Stanislaus in the lead. Willett is 2.5 seconds down for Simon Fraser in second. Kayla Dishon of Stanislaus. Willett of Simon Fraser in second. Rosie Fordham of Alaska Fairbanks in the blue in third. And Nancy Japtu of Alaska Anchorage in fourth. Kendall Kramer of Alaska Fairbanks in fifth. Natalia Novak, Academy of Art, in sixth. Naomi Bailey of Fairbanks in seventh. Fairbanks with 3 in the top 7. Stanislaus in 8th with Sabrina Garcia. There's Dishon in the black of Stanislaus with the red bow in her hair. Right behind her, Olivia Willett of Simon Fraser. Rosie Fordham in the blue of Fairbanks. Right behind her, Nancy Jeptu in the black and green of Anchorage. Kendall Kramer of Fairbanks. Natalia Novak is there for Academy of Art. Naomi Bailey of Fairbanks. Sabrina Garcia of Stanislaus. Juliana Mendez of Dominican of Irvine. And Luz Garcia of Western Oregon in the black over red. Justine Stecco of Azusa Pacific is there. And Melissa Daughtry of Chico State. Simon Fraser in the lead now with 59. Stanislaus with 77. And you can see the lead runners starting the final loop now. This will be down the west side and back up the middle. The first lap in reverse. Simon Fraser with 59. Stanislaus with 77. Chico State into third now with 94. Academy of Art in with 116 in fourth. Now the scores changed. Chico State 107, Academy of Art 129. Simon Fraser with 19-point lead over Stanislaus for first. Viola is 10 points behind Academy of Art in fifth. San Marcos 40 points down in sixth. Cal State East Bay is in seventh. Western Washington is in eighth. Azusa Pacific, Western Oregon in 9 and 10. Runners heading down to Ash Creek one last time. And it's Dishon and Willett. Dishon, Willett, Fordham in the blue for Fairbanks. So it was Kayla Dishon of Stanislaus with a lead over Olivia Willett of Simon Fraser, both conference champions. Dishon for in the CCAA, Willett in the GNAC. And they'll be back up the middle here. Simon Fraser had the lead by 20 over Stanislaus. Chico State by 20. Stanislaus by 20 over Chico State, so they're in the automatic berths with several minutes to go. Academy of Art first on the bubble at 143. Biola at 144. So the first, if everything holds, the first at-large bid will go either to Academy of Art or Biola. They'll be first on the bubble. San Marcos is 40 points behind them, but there's a lot left to run. Stanislas in second with 89. Simon Fraser in first with 69. With 2 kilometers to go there. Here come the leaders up the middle. Kayla Dishon, she's in the all black for Stanislas. Olivia Willett from Simon Fraser with maybe 200 meters to go here, straight away. Kayla Dishon of Stanislas and Olivia Willett of Simon Fraser. And then Natalia Novak of Academy of Art. She was 6th over the last split, and now she's in 3rd. And look, 3 runners from Fairbanks. Some combination of Worsley Fordham, Kendall Kramer, Naomi Bailey. And they're going 4, 5, 6. Here's Azusa Pacific's number 1 and Luz Garcia. Chico's number 1. Dominican's number 1. Another from Stanislas, another from Simon Fraser, another from Academy of Art. Art's got 3 runners here already. Another for Azusa Pacific. Here's Biola's number 1. Here's Jeptu from Alaska Anchorage. Western Oregon with Caitlin Helt. Garcia and Helt are in. Dishon won it in 21-14. Olivia Willett, Natalia Novak, Rosie Fordham, and Kendall Kramer. They're battling straight into the wind and rain here in the finish. Western Regional. Here they come. Straight into the wind and rain. Let's upgrade to the finish. NCAA Western Regional. Simon Fraser, the first with 5 in. We'll see what looks like. Simon Fraser with a 6-point lead right now. Now it's 37-43, still a 6-point lead. Simon Fraser over Stanislas. Chico State just 10 points behind Stanislas. A big finish for Chico. Biola's 4th with 101 right now. Now they're tied with Western Washington. Western Washington, a huge run over the last 2 kilometers. Now Biola 112, Western Washington 113. They're going to be first on the bubble for NCAA qualifying on Monday. Oh, and now Academy of Art jumped ahead of both of them. Academy of Art now in 4th with Natalia Novak, their number 1. Simon Fraser is going to win it. Right now they've got 64. Stanislas with 78 for 2nd. And Chico State with 93 right now. These scores will change a little in 3rd. Looks like they'll get the automatic bids. And Academy of Art leaped over Biola and the others into 4th. Once the team started getting 5 runners in and all the scores changed. Academy of Art into fourth. They were the Pac West champions. Simon Fraser led by Olivia Willett. Stanislas led by the champion Kayla Dishon. Willett was second. Chico State led by Melissa Daughtry, who got ninth. Academy of Art led by Natalia Novak, who got third. Biola led by Lynette Ruiz, who was 21st. They got fifth. Western Washington right now in sixth, led by Brittany Aquino in 37th. San Marcos with Renee Lorenzana in 17th. The order keeps changing here of the possible at-large qualifiers. Academy of Art is in fourth. Biola's in fifth, just barely ahead of San Marcos, 5 points. And Western Washington just a point behind San Marcos. That's going to be decided by a committee on Monday. Academy of Art in fourth with 133 right now. Biola in fifth with 175. This is going to be the order of consideration for at-large bids. Cal State San Marcos in sixth with 179, just 4 points behind Biola. And Western Washington a point behind San Marcos in seventh. This could still change, but right now the order of consideration for at-large will be Academy of Art, then Biola, San Marcos, and Western Washington. The champion is Kayla Dishon of Cal State Stanislas State in 21-14. Olivia Willett in second, 21-19 for Simon Fraser. And Natalia Novak of Academy of Art is third, 21-27. We're just over 30 minutes yet from our men's race. We'll have award ceremony after the men's race for both races. All the results, everything you want to know about the women's race is on your smartphone, courtesy of Athletic Timing. Just go to live.tf, live.tf, like track and field. All the finish results, all the team scores, times, places, and all the intermediate information is all on your smartphone at live.tf right now.
If I gave you a week, would you keep it in a bottle, lie in bed and pour a drink of me? And let your friends think you're developing a problem, but we're happier than they could be. And if there wasn't always something dragging us down, like everyone around us saying we're just messing around. Maybe I can love you, babe, but maybe I'm too afraid of getting less than I gave. I'm not that brave. I'm not that brave.
Men's teams, if you have not checked in yet, chips and bibs and logos, this is your, you're in the last 10 minutes. You got to go to the white canopy if you haven't checked in yet. Chips, bibs, logos, men's teams, if you haven't checked in, go to the white canopy now. You got 10 minutes.
There's always something changing the way we go. Like everyone around us thinking that they should have a say, but they don't. Well, maybe I can love you, babe, or maybe I'm too afraid of getting less than I gave. I'm not that brave. 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 I'm not that brave.
No place I'd rather be. You're the girl I wanna see. You're the girl I wanna be. Baby, it's just you and me. Yeah. No place I'd rather be. You're the girl
Looks like Simon Fraser won it here with 75, led by Olivia Willett in second and Kate Cameron in 13th. Stanislas in second with 91, led by Kayla Dicion, the champion, and Sabrina Garcia 11th, and Iris Carrillo in 15th for Stanislas. Chico is in third. These results are unofficial, of course, with 110, led by Marissa Daughtry in 9th and Katie Hawley in 20th. In fourth, first on the bubble for at-large, Academy of Art with 134, led by Natalia Novak in third, Hannah Croror in 14th. Viola in 5th, so they'll be second on the bubble for nationals. Right now they've got 175, 4 points ahead of Cal State San Marcos. Viola with Lynette Ruiz in 21st. Cal State San Marcos just 4 points behind Biola. They'll be third on the bubble they've got 179 led by Renee Lorenzana, who was 17th. Western Washington 1 point behind San Marcos in 7th, so they're going to be 4th on the bubble. They had 180 led by Brittany Aquino in 37th and Brooke Wedden in 38th. Also Eugenia Palco in 41st for the Vikings in 7th. Cal State East Bay right now is 8th with 218 led by Chase Worthen, who finished 19th. Azusa Pacific in 9th with 239 led by Justine Stecco, who got 7th. Western Oregon, the home team, the host team, in 10th with 267 led by Luz Garcia, 23rd, and Caitlin Helt. Garcia was 8th and Caitlin Helt was 23rd. Concordia 11th right now with 286 led by Portia Eisman, who was 32nd. Cal Poly Pomona 12th with 330 points led by Samantha Aguilar, 34th. Cal State Monterey Bay 13th with 357 led by Natalia Harper in 54th. Fresno Pacific in 14th with 411 led by Veronica Ortega in 75th. Humboldt State with 412, right now they're in 15th, just 1 point behind Fresno Pacific. And Humboldt State led by Rosa Granados, 30th, and Sadie Williamson, 35th. Northwest Nazarene in 16th, right now with 419, led by Julia Lamar, she was 48th. Point Loma is in 17th with 484, led by Maddie Bucci, who was in 65th. Sonoma State, 18th with 493, led by Alex Boyle, who was 57th, and Sophie Rodriguez, who was 61st. In 19th right now is St. Martin's with 512, led by Cassidy Walchek Sloan in 63rd, and 20th, Central Washington with 518, led by Madison Child, who was 98th. Automatic qualifiers, Simon Fraser with 75, Stanislaus State with 91, and Chico State with 110. Academy of Art, first on the bubble on Monday. We're 25 minutes away now from our men's 10 kilometers Western Regional Championship. 25 minutes.
trigger, can't pull the trigger, consumed by your figure. Me and you make one messed up masterpiece, disaster-filled dream bound to be going up in flames. You know I love the pain. We're going up in flames. We're going up. We're going.
Twice round, you come round to me. Bound to be bad for me. There for each other. Keep making your messes mine. My mind is just mad at the time. Down for this fire. They strike the lighter.
We're going up in flames. You know I love the pain. We're going up in flames. We're going up. We're going.
for less than 20 minutes now. From the men's 10-kilometer Western Regional Championship. This may be the first 10-kilometer of the season for a lot of runners. We've got Chico State in this race. They're number 7 in the NCAA poll, the CCAA champions again. Wildcats of Chico, led by Braden McLaughlin, the CCAA champion. Also, Jack Emanuel was 4th, Dylan White was 5th, Rory Everton was 7th, and Cameron Duquette was 8th. They had 5 in the first 8 in the CCAA championships. Box number 1, way over on the far side, is Chico State. Stanislaus State is here, the Warriors from Turlock. They'll be in red and gold. 4th in the conference, led by Jose Garcia, who got 6th. Stanislaus will be in box 24. That's on the viewer's left. Cal State San Marcos is here. The Cougars in blue and white, led by Shea Vavra, who was 3rd at the conference, and Kebrom Elias, who was 14th. Cal State Marcos. Cal State San Marcos in box number 9. Near them, the Cal Poly Pomona Broncos, led by Vincent Sereno, the runner-up in the CCAA. They'll be in box 7. And right next to them, Cal State East Bay, the Pioneers from Hayward. Red, black, and white. They were 5th in the conference, led by freshman Cole McCain, who got 9th. So Chico State, Stanislaus, San Marcos, Cal Poly Pomona, and East Bay, all from the CCAA top echelon. And guess what? This race starts at 11:15. Not 11 o'clock, 11:15 for the men's start. From the Pac West, we'll have Fresno Pacific, the champions, the Sunbirds. They're ranked 20th in the NCAA poll. They'll be in box 19. Champions of the Pac West, they went 1, 2, 3 with Patrick Kiprop, Xavier Smith, and Brian Banuelos. 1, 2, 3 in the conference meet for Fresno Pacific. They'll be in box 19. Azusa Pacific is Cougars in red and white. Runners-up in the Pac West, led by Nixon Career. He was 2nd. Joshua Velasco was 6th, and Michael Schneider was 9th. Azusa Pacific in box 21. Viola's here, the Eagles from La Mirada. 3rd in the Pac West, led by Ronald Keegan, who got 7th. And they went 10, 11, 12 in the conference meet. Viola will be in the box 6. This men's race, 10 kilometers at 11:15. Race is at 11:15. Dominicans are with Jared White. The Penguins from the Pac West will share box number 3 with Hawaii Pacific, the Sharks from Honolulu, with Jonah Baderski, who got 8th at the Pac West. Dominican and Hawaii Pacific in box 3 over on the far side. Simon Fraser will be here. They'll be in box 15. They are the GNAC champions, ranked 24th in the NCAA poll. Coached by Britt Townsend and led by the GNAC champion, Aaron All. Also, freshman Charlie Donat was third, and Scott Art was ninth. Simon Fraser had 5 in the first 19 to win the GNAC up in Lacey, Washington. So the 3 conference champions, Chico State in the CCAA, Fresno Pacific in the Pac West, and Simon Fraser in the GNAC. Alaska Anchorage is here, the Seawolves, 4th in the GNAC, led by freshman Cole Nash, who was the runner-up, and his teammate Jacob Moose was 5th. Alaska Anchorage in box 22. Right next to them, the runners-up in the GNAC, the Vikings of Western Washington. They're ranked 28th in the NCAA poll. Led by Macaulay Franks, who was 6th, and freshman Jarrett Gillingham, who was 8th. Vikings had 5 in the first 15 at GNAC. Western Washington in box 23. In box 24, the host team, Western Oregon, the Wolves. 3rd of the GNAC, led by Miguel VR, who got 10th, and Keanu Daus, who was 11th. VR and Daus leading Western Oregon. They'll be in box 25. That's the far left box, closest to the finish chute. The Saints of St. Martin's, the hosts of GNAC, are in box 13, led by John Farrell, who got 7th at the conference meet. We also have Central Washington, the Wildcats from Ellensburg in box 18, the Yellow Jackets of Montana State Billings in box 16, Alaska Fairbanks, the Nanooks in box number 4, and right next to them, runners from Seattle Pacific, the Falcons, sharing box 3. Northwest Nazarene, the Nighthawks are here. They'll be in box 20. And from the Pac West, Concordia Irvine, the Eagles will be in 14. Academy of Arts, the Urban Knights, in box 5. And Holy Names, the Hawks from Oakland, will be in box 10. CCAA also has Cal State Monterey Bay, the Otters, in box 2. The Gators of San Francisco State in 12. Cal State LA, the Golden Eagles, in box 11, right next to the Gators. And Humboldt State, the Lumberjacks from Arcata, will be in box 7. Humboldt State in 17. 10-kilometer race scheduled at 11:15.
Wake up in the morning to get a touch from your arm. No regrets, I can't forget the scent you had on. Fingernails, I tell the tears of sex, but you're gone. this all. So show me the way and I'll follow you. Show me the way, 'cause that's all I do. Take the lead.
The NCAA thanks our corporate champions, AT&T, Capital One, and Coca-Cola. And the NCAA thanks our corporate partners, Aflac, Buffalo Wild Wings, Buick, Geico, Great Clips, Invesco, Marriott, Nabisco, Nissan, Pizza Hut, Reese's, Uber Eats, Unilever, and Wendy's. The NCAA thanks our corporate champions and our corporate partners.
Underneath my skin.
I can't stop these feelings taking over me. 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 Feeling me, I hope you're feeling me. You're feeling me, I hope you're feeling me. You're feeling me, I hope you're feeling me. You're feeling me. I can't stop. You're feeling me, I hope you're feeling me. You're feeling me, you're feeling me. You're feeling me, I hope you're feeling me. You're feeling. I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. This feeling's taking over me. I can't stop. This feeling's taking over me. I can't stop. You're feeling me, I hope you're feeling me. You're feeling me, I hope you're feeling me. You're feeling me, I hope you're feeling me. You're feeling me. I can't stop. You're feeling me, I hope you're feeling me. You're feeling me, you're feeling me. You're feeling me, I hope you're feeling me. You're feeling. I can't stop. I can't stop. I
stop. Yeah, you don't stop. Yeah, you keep on. Yeah, you don't stop. Yeah, you don't stop. Yeah, you don't stop. Now how about this? You keep on. Yeah, you don't stop. Yeah, you don't stop. Yeah, you don't stop. You keep on. Yeah, you don't stop. Yeah, you don't stop. Yeah, you don't stop. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want.
Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me?
We're less than 15 minutes away now from the 10-kilometer Western Regional Men's Championship.
Say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want.
Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me?
This race includes Jacob Moose and Cole Nash of Alaska Anchorage. Nixon Career, Michael Schneider, and Joshua Velasco of Azusa Pacific are here. Ronald Keegan from Biola is here. Vincent Sereno, the runner-up in the CCAA from Cal Poly Pomona. Cole McCain is here from Cal State East Bay. Kebram Elias and Shea Vavra. Vavra was third in the CCAA for Cal State San Marcos. Chico's here with 5 in the first 10 in the CCAA, led by the conference champion, Braden McLaughlin. Jared White is here for Dominican, 5th in the Pac West. Fresno Pacific is here, the conference champs, with Xavier Smith, Patrick Kiprop, and Brian Banuelos. Kiprop, the Pac West champion. Hawaii Pacific brings Jonah Bedersky. He got 8th in the Pac West. John Farrell's here from St. Martin, 7th in the GNAC. Aaron All is here for Simon Fraser, the GNAC champion, along with Scott Arndt and Charlie Donat. Donat got 3rd. Jose Garcia's here for Stanislaus State. He got 6th in the CCAA. Western Oregon's here with Miguel Villar and Keanu Dowse. Western Washington with Macaulay Franks and Jarrett Gillingham. Less than 5 minutes now till race time. Men's Western Regional 10,000 meters.
Top 3 teams make automatic qualifying to NCAA championships November 20th, St. Leo, Florida. Our teams from 3 conferences, the GNAC, Air Northwest Athletic Conference, the Pac-West, and CCAA, California Collegiate Athletic Association. 3 teams get automatic berths. And more teams get selected nationwide on Monday based on season's performance. First criterion is order of finish in this heat. Western Oregon on the viewer's left, closest to the finish in black over red. Chico State is on the far right. Looks like they're in black on top, red in the middle, black on the bottom. Simon Fraser's just a few places to the left of Chico. And they'll be in like red over black. I see Academy of Art right there in the all red. The all blue team is Fairbanks. Western Washington typically is in lighter blue and darker blue. For many of these guys this season. Western Washington hosted a 10,000 in honor of Bill Rowe just a couple of weeks ago on Bellingham. Fresno Pacific is in orange over blue. Underway here, Western Regional Men's 10,000 meters. Chico State on the far side, Western Oregon on the near side. Fresno Pacific, the champions of the Pac-West in orange over blue. Simon Fraser's in red with black. They are the country's champions of the GNAC. Fresno Pacific, the conference champions of the Pac-West, and Chico State, conference champions of the CCAA. All those races were 8 kilometers. This one's longer. Straight down the middle and up the west side, just like the women's race. Then back down the middle and over the berms. First 2 boots. There will be an award ceremony after the men's race for women and men.
Three and a half minutes in now. Here they come. Uphill away from the creek. Upgrade into the wind. This is not easy early in the race here. Heading to the mile mark at Cross Corner. They'll head to Cross Corner, make 2 left turns, and come straight down the middle again. Looks like 60 or 70 guys in the lead pack there. Patrick Kiprop of Fresno State gets there first. Fresno Pacific gets there first. And he is out there in 4:13. Brady DeHaven is in 4:30 in second. Kiprop of Fresno Pacific with 17 seconds on the field. Here comes the chase group led by Brady DeHaven of Biola and Ryan Sorensen of Biola. Xavier Smith of Fresno Pacific is there also, but Patrick Kiprop with a 13-second lead after 1 mile. The pack got there in 4:30. Kiprop got there in 4:13. Kiprop with almost 17-second lead on the pack. That's after 1.5 kilometers in a race that is 10 kilometers long. Kiprop in 4:13 when everyone else ran 4:30. .4 kilometers, 1.5, so it's 1,500 meters in 4:13. They've got another split coming here in just seconds, and we'll see what kind of lead Kiprop has at 2.4 kilometers. Here he comes. You can see him in the orange over blue with the white shirt underneath. Patrick Kiprop, 7:20 for Kiprop. We'll see where the chase pack is. He had 13-second lead. It's a lot more than that now. Here's Kiprop. Here comes the chase pack. And it's led by Brian Banuelos, his teammate, in 7:49. Kiprop with 29-second lead. Cole Nash is there. Banuelos from Alaska Anchorage. Brian Banuelos is there. Nixon Career of Azusa Pacific is there. Macaulay Franks of Western Washington. Ryan Sorensen of Biola is there. Everybody's there. Here they come. And there goes Kiprop. Kiprop with 29-second lead after 1/4 of the race. Brian Banuelos there. That's probably him in the lead of the chase group with the white cap on. Nixon Career of Azusa Pacific is there in the red. Macaulay Franks of Western Washington is there. Jonah Berdinsky of Hawaii Pacific is there. Ryan Sorensen is there for Biola. Here comes Kiprop. Patrick Kiprop of Fresno State. And the chase pack. Cole Nash of Alaska Anchorage is there, but Banuelos of Fresno State, 2 runners from Chico, 3, 4 runners from Biola, runners from Stanislaus, and they're 10 minutes in. This race is going to take way more than 30. So they've run more than a quarter, less than a third of the race here. Chico State had 81 over the berms. Fresno Pacific was in second with 104. Western Washington had 113. They were in third. Stanislaus State was in fourth with 139. Biola with 147 in fifth. Cal State San Marcos in 6th with 185. Azusa Pacific in 7th with 186. Cal Poly Pomona was 8th with 209. And Simon Fraser, the GNAC champions, were 9th with 251. Aaron All leading Simon Fraser in 30th place. Cal State East Bay was 10th with 254.
They say history is written by the victor's soul. I don't mind playing the villain. Got a pretty girl to the throne. 'Cause the memories go, and I can't even run.
So you can see the runners are down the middle, then a diagonal right back toward the one berm. Then they'll go right to left down at the creek. And come back up the west side. 4 kilometers down at the creek, at the far end of the creek, before they start the upgrade toward Cross Corner. There'll be 4 kilometers down at the bottom. You can see here comes Kiprop. He had 29 seconds last time we saw him. He'll go across the timing pad at Cross Corner again, and we'll see if the gap is the same. It was 29 seconds.
You're like all I ever wanted, but I couldn't afford. I know you like feeling haunted.
Nash and Banuelos and Carrier and Franks were there, along with Sorensen and Badirsky. Sorry about that sunshine in your eyes.
And I can't even run. I gotta win this just to prove to me I can. I'll divide and I will conquer.
And Kiprop coming to Cross Corner. He's going to come straight down the middle again, so beware. And we got a breakaway from the chase. It could be Banuelos of Fresno Pacific, minus the hat. I think he had the white knit cap on last time we saw him. Carrier now across the starting line. He's coming straight down the middle, so beware if you're crossing. Patrick Kiprop, 14 flat when he made that turn. We'll see if it's Banuelos and where he is. Kiprop down the middle now. Runners beware. Spectators beware. Here comes the leader. That's Patrick Kiprop of Fresno Pacific. He came by in 14 minutes. We'll see what Banuelos. It is Banuelos. 14:39. He has now increased his lead by 10 seconds. Runners are coming down the middle here. Spectators, choose your side. If you're going to cross, do it now. Here they come. This is Brian Banuelos of Fresno Pacific. And now Chico State with 2 of the next 4. Jack Emanuel of Chico, Jonah Badirsky of Hawaii Pacific is there. Braden McLaughlin of Chico State. Cole Nash from Alaska Anchorage is there in the lead group. Vincent Serino of Cal Poly Pomona. Nixon Carrere is there for Azusa Pacific. And Chico State across that timing pad at cross corner with 49. Fresno Pacific with 1-2 up front with Kiprop and Banuelos with 57. Western Washington third with 122. Cal Poly Pomona with 134. They're in fourth. This is after 15 minutes of running. Cal State San Marcos is in fifth with 145. Azusa Pacific is sixth with 180. Biola is now in seventh with 196. Stanislas is in eighth with 224, and Simon Fraser is still ninth with 228. Aaron All is now up to 17th with two runners in the 40s. Okay, watch the runners down the middle, please. The rainbow's great, but watch the runners. We got guys coming down the middle. Let them run. There's Kiprop starting over the berms. We'll see if Banuelos can make a dent here. They're teammates. Chico State in first, Fresno Pacific in second, close. Western Washington a distant third, and 12 points ahead of Cal Poly Pomona, the team in fourth, with Cal State San Marcos another 7 points back. So third may be up for grabs here. Western Washington has run a 10,000 meter race already this season, just 2 weeks ago, the Bill Rowe Classic. Kiprop still with the lead. Kiprop 17:56 over the timing pad. Banuelos in 18:39, and he had 6 seconds on Cole Nash of Alaska Anchorage and Jack Emanuel of Chico State. Also Braden McLaughlin of Chico and Shea Vavra of Cal State San Marcos in 1846, along with Joda Bodirski of Hawaii Pacific. There's Banuelos running in second, Kiprop all alone in first. And he's got a 43-second lead over the timing pad. There's Banuelos coming off the last of the Chorusio berms. And another breakaway here from the chase. Could be Jonah Bodirski of Hawaii Pacific. He's wearing blue and white, and it looks like it is Bodirski in third. Kiprop down the far side. And Bodirski and Kiprop approaching the 7-kilometer mark. This is one long race. There's Banuelos. Looks like he's got, what has he got, 30 meters, maybe 35, 40 meters on the chase group. Brian Banuelos of Fresno Pacific, but it's Patrick Kiprop who is out there. Chase Group's got a fleet of Chico runners there. Including Jack Emanuel and Braden McLaughlin and Rory Aberton. Cole Nash is there for Anchorage. Shea Vavra from San Marcos. And it's Vavra, that is Vavra in the blue for San Marcos, who was that guy who jumped out for third. McLaughlin is there for Chico. Sereno for Cal Poly Pomona. Rory Aberton from Chico is there, along with Cole Nash of Alaska Anchorage. Chico State now builds a lead. It's 39 for Chico, 77 for Fresno Pacific. And Cal Poly Pomona has jumped into third at that last timing pad at cross corner. That's probably almost 7 kilometers, something way over 6. And Cal Poly Pomona is in third with 1:22. Azusa Pacific is fourth with 1:39. San Marcos is fifth with 1:45. Western Washington is now sixth with 1:60. Biola's seventh with 1:66. Simon Fraser's moved up one spot to eighth with 1:87. Biola 1:66. Simon Fraser 1:87. Stanislas is ninth with 1:92. Twenty-three and a half minutes in now. So about 10 more minutes of running for our lead runners. There's Kiprop. And he's 8 kilometers in. So he's got one more loop around the whole course to go behind the finish line, start-finish area again. All over the, and he'll do the first berm and then cut it diagonally across to the finish line. Jonah Poderski of Hawaii Pacific is in second. There's Poderski and Banuelos there side by side running 2-3. Poderski and Banuelos. Charlie Giannini is from Chico State. He's in fourth. Cole Nash is there from Alaska Anchorage. Braden McLaughlin from Chico State. Chico now with 36. Fresno Pacific with 77 in second. Cal Poly Pomona 113 in third with 2 kilometers to go. One lap all the way around the course. Cal Poly Poly Pomona is in third with 1:13. Azusa Pacific is in fourth with 1:26. Now it's 1:14 to 1:26. Cal State San Marcos with 1:36 and Western Washington with 1:40. This last 2 kilometers decide who gets the automatic third spot and what the order is going to be for the teams in the at-large battle on Monday. Viola's 7th with 1:55. Simon Fraser still 8th with 1:80. Stanislaus State is in 9th with 2:11. Western Oregon is 10th with 2:74. Concordia is 11th. Chico State with 36. Fresno Pacific in second with 82, with Kiprop and Banuelos. And right now, Cal Poly Pomona with 120. Azusa Pacific fourth with 137. And Cal State San Marcos is fifth with 144, just ahead of Western Washington. They're going down the west side all the way to the creek. They'll go left to right on the creek, over the first berm, and then make a diagonal right turn across to the finish line, across to the finish chute.
Straight lace with me down low. When you give me that cocoa, handcuff me like popo. I'm like, oh no, you're doing it alright. You blind me like flashlight. You sexy like all night, all night. Boy, you're so wavy, wavy. And I'm standing here like, take me home. Boy, you're so wavy, wavy. And I'm standing here like, take me home. Take me home, 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 home,
Patrick Kiprop, wire to wire. Patrick Kiprop of Fresno State. Uphill into the wind, into the rain. He wins. He's in the last 100 meters. It's 30 minutes right now.
straight lace with me down low. When you give me that cocoa, handcuff me like popo. I'm like, oh no, you doing
And Kiprop wins it.
you sexy like all night, all night.
Something around 30:15.
And I'm standing here like, take me home. Boy, you're so wavy, wavy. And I'm standing here like, take me
And the battle
take me home.
Shea Vavra of Cal State San Marcos. And the battle for third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Here they come. More Chico, Western Washington. 2 more for Chico. Vincent Sereno of Cal Poly Pomona. 2 more for Chico. Here's Simon Fraser and San Marcos, Western Washington. 1 last straightaway to the finish line. 2 for Simon Fraser. East Bay, Fresno Pacific, San Marcos, Western Oregon, Azusa Pacific. Straight into the wind and the rain 1 last time. Biola. Azusa Pacific, more Western Washington, 3 of them. Biola and Stanislas. Cal State LA, Humboldt State, Western Oregon. Biola and Fresno, Alaska Anchorage, Azusa Pacific, San Francisco State, St. Martin's, Azusa Pacific, Academy of Art. More for Humboldt, Simon Fraser, Anchorage, Fresno Pacific. Here they come, 10,000 meters. Kiprop won it in 30-12. Shea Vavrov, Cal State San Marcos for second in 30-55. Braden McLaughlin of Chico State also in 30-55. Joshua Velasco of Azusa Pacific is fourth in 30-55. Cole Nash of Alaska Anchorage in 30-56. Brian Banuelos of Fresno Pacific ends up sixth. 30-57. Team results, they'll keep changing, but Chico wins it with 42. Fresno Pacific second right now with 95. And who's third? Right now it is tied with Azusa Pacific and Cal Poly Pomona, both with 119. These scores could change. We've got a tie for third. The automatic qualifier, Azusa Pacific with 119 and Cal Poly Pomona with 119. Cal State San Marcos is fifth with 131, and now the scores change, and Cal Poly Pomona with 125 and Azusa Pacific with 127. These scores could keep changing. Pomona now in third, 2 points up, and now it's 3 points up on Azusa Pacific, 125 to 128. Western Washington jumps into fifth with 135. So they're going to be the second team on the bubble. No, Cal State San Marcos with 138. So this is still up for grabs. Viola with 143. Simon Fraser with 179. They're in eighth. Stanislaus State is 197 for ninth. And Western Oregon is 10th with 287. And the scores are holding now. Chico State with 43 for the win. Fresno Pacific with 105 now for second. And the battle for third, Cal Poly Pomona with 133, Azusa Pacific now with 135. Western Washington is fifth with 147. And now it's Cal Poly Pomona 138, Azusa Pacific 139. It's possible this could change, but right now Cal Poly Pomona by a point for third. 138, 139 over Azusa Pacific. Western Washington with 147, Cal State San Marcos with 150. This is the order they're going to be considered by the NCAA committee. Viola 7th with 155. So Cal Poly by 8 points for third over Azusa Pacific right now. Could change. Teams are finishing their fifth runner, and that adds them to the team score, and it bumps everybody a little bit. Scores haven't changed here for a couple of minutes. They may be firm now.
Catch that hope.
Team scores look firm now. Chico State with 47 for the win. Fresno Pacific with 109 for second, with Kiprop and Banuelos. And Cal Poly Pomona still by 1 point for the third automatic spot, third and final automatic spot, 138 to 139 over Azusa Pacific. So Azusa will be, it appears, the first considered by the committee on Monday. Azusa Pacific with 139, Western Washington in fifth now with 147. They'll be the second team on the bubble, and Cal State San Marcos 3 points behind Western Washington with 150. It appears they'll be the third team on the bubble, and followed by Viola with 155. We'll have an awards ceremony here as soon as we can. There's a red canopy at the base of the final burn. Where we'll have awards. We'll start with the women's awards.
Oh no, your mic was still on the whole entire time. Our awards ceremony will start with women, and it'll start in 10 minutes. We're going to have NCAA champion, regional champion trophy for the team. We're going to have a trophy from the NCAA for the individual winner, and then the Coaches Association will give an award to the top 25 women finishers at 12:10. It's now 12 noon. NCAA championship, regional championship team winner, individual winner, and then the top 25 at the dark red canopy right next to the final burn. We're just over the hill on this side from the green Humboldt State tent on top of the hill. So 10 minutes now until our women's awards, top 25 individuals, plus the winning team and the winning individual. If you don't know if you're in the top 25, check on a smartphone at live.tf and see if you are. We've got an award for you.
After the women's awards, we'll do the same for men. Winning team, winning individual, top 25 finishers.
No, still chapter 6. Hello.
Testing, hello.
There you go. Yes, there are yes, my friend said that.
Time is now 12:03.
So, 1, 2.
12:10 at the dark red canopy right at the base of the berm. There's a green gator truck right next to it. For the awards at 12:10, top 25 women plus the winning team, winning individual. And the same for men.
I'm sorry, what? Are we just doing women's awards or something? You know? I have absolutely. That's where it's at. Okay, let me go get the card. Oh, it's right here? That's great. Okay, we'll do it right now.
Women's top 25, men's top 25 get awards.
You can walk out.
Five minutes till awards now. 5 minutes. You don't have to dress formally, but we'd like you to be here. Men's awards will follow women's
Men's awards will follow women's immediately. The results are official now. What you see on live.tf on your smartphone is official.
Just the first line. What if you're right this time?
4 minutes now till awards. 4 minutes. You could run a mile, but it better be this way. Top 25, women and men, and the winning teams get awards.
I never thought I wanna see that in your mind. Do you think that we can be there?
3 minutes till awards. 3 minutes. You could run 3/4 of a mile if it's this way.
You can see it.
Top 25 women, top 25 men.
And I feel like it might not be the first or last time. What if I'm right this time? They rise up under cover of the darkness. You better make sure all your weapons are all sharp and so.
Two minutes. 2 minutes till awards. The red canopy right next to that last berm is the place. We've got awards for the winning team, the winning individual, and the top 25 finishers, women and men.